The smartest people are the ones who know they don't know everything. People who think they know everything are fools. On the surface, this comment by P. Brown 6 on a Reddit post about how know-it-alls are intolerable people appears reasonable. However, it makes the mistake of assuming the opposite of a bad thing is good, probably better or perhaps even best. Thinking we know everything is bad because it prevents learning and can make us intolerable. But recognizing that we don't know everything doesn't make us smart or necessarily more pleasant. In fact, it can lead to two things that are just as bad as being a know-it-all. One is a smug superiority as demonstrated in the quote. Obviously, the writer was in the smartest people category since he recognized who were fools. Another is paralysis, the inability to make judgments and distinguish between true good and bad. This often comes out in a religious context as, I'm a sinner, so I can't judge other sinners. Today's Sunday Struggles edition of Morning Minutes in the Bible and An American Missionary builds on yesterday's discussion of David and Psalm 28 to expose the foolishness of such thinking. Despite being an adulterer and murderer, David refused to be paralyzed by his past. In his cry to God, David did not get bogged down in the mistake of refusing to judge sinners because of his own sin. He knew being a sinner is bad, which is why he repented and sought God's forgiveness. He also knew failing or refusing to recognize sin in others is bad too, which is why he called on God to separate him from and bring judgment down upon the wicked. Repay them for their deeds and for their evil work. Repay them for what their hands have done, and bring back on them what they deserve. Psalm 28, verse 4. Modern American religion is filled with thinkers like the commenter on the Reddit post. Many are stuck in paralysis, unable to condemn sin in others because of their own sin. However, many are filled with a smug superiority, which oddly enough is revealed in snide condemnations of old preachers and teachers for spending too much time condemning sin and not talking enough about the grace of God. Apparently, they weren't listening because the reliance on His grace part of their preaching was loud and clear. Obedience without grace is meaningless, but relying on God's grace while excusing disobedience is too. Don't be fooled by those who seem to be wise. Thank you for watching today's Sunday Struggles edition of Morning Minutes in the Bible and An American Missionary. Until next time, this is James McClenny hoping you have a great day.